Hi, my name is Melanie Lara and my group partners are Amber Wade and Sanya Bola, and we have created a review video of certain body systems and their functions which were covered in AP Biology. This video is a review of the cardiovascular, lymphatic, and endocrine systems. So let's begin. We are going to start with the cardiovascular system. So as you can see, it is a detailed drawing of a heart, and the arrows represent the way the blood flows. So the cardiovascular system, arteries take oxygenated blood away from the heart to the body, and veins bring deoxygenated blood back to the heart for reoxygenation. The electrical conduction of the heart to make it beat are done by the bundle of His, the atrioventricular node, the sinoatrial node, and the Purkinje fibers. Deoxygenated blood enters the heart through the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, it travels through the tricuspid valve into the right atrium. Due to the lower pressure in veins, blood would flow backwards if it weren't for the valves that allow blood to defy gravity. Veins are larger in diameter. Arterioles branch off of arteries and lead to capillaries to further distribute gases and nutrients. Two-chambered heart are in fish, and they have systematic capillaries for gas exchange. Deoxygenated blood arrives from the body, enters the atrium and then the ventricle when it is pumped to the body via the gills. Blood from the ventricle travels to the lungs and skin where it is oxygenated, and also to the body. So we're going to continue with the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system includes B cells and T cells. B cells mature in the bone marrow and respond to foreign pathogens by producing antibodies, and they form a humoral response. T cells mature in the thymus and provide a cellular response system. They have learned to distinguish themselves from other cells so that they don't attack other T cells. When T cells lose this function, they are destroyed during maturation. So we're going to continue with the endocrine system. So in the endocrine system, there are different areas in the body which work towards it. So there's the hypothalamus, and its function is to receive signals from the brain and initiate endocrine signals. Then we have the pituitary, or the master gland, and its function is to produce of hormones to control other glands by releasing hormones and act on other glands. Then we have the adrenal glands, which release fight or flight hormones such as epinephrine and norepinephrine. Then we have the pancreas, which produces insulin and glucagon, and they raise and lower blood glucose levels. So then, besides having those areas which work towards the endocrine system, we have other processes which are the positive feedback and negative feedback. The positive feedback systems amplify the effects of something that is already happening in the body. For example, when giving birth, the hormone oxytocin is released from the posterior pituitary to amplify contractions of the uterus. Then we have the negative feedback. The negative feedback systems work to return the body to its natural set point. When blood glucose levels are high after eating a meal, insulin is released into the bloodstream to promote the uptake of glucose by the liver and other cells. When blood sugar levels far too low, glucagon is released by the pancreas to break down glycogen stored by the liver into glucose, which raises blood sugar levels. Now we have reached the interconnectedness of some of the systems of the body. So an example that we use here is that the histamine immune response includes the circulatory system in order to transport white blood cells. The endocrine system, as histamine is considered a hormone, and the lymphatic system are involved as well for the white blood cells, and macrophages are required to rid the body of a pathogen. Thank you for watching the video. I hope the information helps you on your projects or any other courses that you have relating to AP Biology. And a special thanks to my group members, Amber Wade and Sunny Bola.